Now we are on page 175 in the grammar book. This is our official last lesson. Woohoo! Although it kind of has been fun. I mean, grammar is grammar and it's kind of, hard to do grammar, but at the same time, this book made it kind of fun. So anyway, you can feel happy, sad about it, kind of mixed feelings. So what we're going to do is come up with a list of words. Now, everybody can have a different word, okay? You don't have to copy what I'm going to write down here. You can come up with your own idea. And the point is there's a story that we're going to plug these words into. And then it makes it funny. Have you ever done these before where you make up a list of words and then you plug them into a story? You've never done that. Okay. It's called Mad Libs. And that is something that used to be kind of popular in the 80s and 90s, where you would just come up with a list of random words and then you plug them in a story, and it's goofy and it's just funny. So you'll see what I mean when we get to that part. But for this part, we're going to take turns sharing our ideas here. But like I said, yours can all be different. So if you look at the first one, it says one noun, and then in parentheses, it says place. So think of a noun that is a place. It could be anything. This is totally random. So it could be Disneyland. It could be Bakersfield. It could be Grandma's house. It could be Dodger Stadium. It's any place that you can think of that comes to your mind. So I'll start with Liana. What do you have a place you want to put here on this line? That you can think of? Any place.
Disneyland.
Disneyland. Okay, so now if you guys have a different word, you put your word. If you want to put Disneyland, you can copy it. Okay, so it's whatever. Everybody's list can be different. Oh, good. Here comes Mariah. Yay. Olivia?
Does it have to be something real, or can you make up a place?
You can make up a place. That's a good question. I like that because this is just kind of a fun activity. So yeah, it could be a totally made up place. Okay, the next one, I'm going to go on to Christopher. It says one verb, and a verb is an action. So can you think of an action word to put there, Christopher? Like sleep or walk or jump, work, dig, fly, those types of words.
Run.
Run. Now you guys can write run, or you can write a different word. Our lists can be completely different, and that's okay. Mariah, are you there? Hi, there you are. We're on page 175. Okay, the next one is an adjective. So let's see, Olivia, what's an adjective we could put here? So that word is going to be like a word that describes, like you thinking of your five senses. Is it something, how something feels, or how something looks, or how something tastes or sounds like? So it could be ugly or pretty or soft or fluffy, those types of words.
Icky.
Icky. I like it. Icky. If you guys want to write that word, you can, but if you think of a different one like sticky or any type of word that describes something, you pick a word. Okay, the next one is did you have a question, Lacey?
Can we put fun?
Yeah, that's a good adjective. Yep. Fun is good. Okay, and then a noun, Lacey, what's another noun? So this one doesn't have to be a place. This could be anything. Oops, you're muted. Oh, there you go.
Can we do roller coaster?
Perfect. I like it. Roller coaster. And it doesn't have to stay with the Disneyland theme. We can change it up. So you guys can write roller coaster, or you can put your own noun there. You could put bicycle or bike, bed, window, mountain, tree, car. anything really. The next one is for Liana, a speaking verb. That means how someone says something like whispered or yelled.
Would loud be one?
That would be more like an adjective. So it's how somebody says something. So declared, proclaimed, um, asked, yelled, shouted, screamed.
Shouted.
Shouted. Okay. Got it. Now we need a noun that's a food. So Christopher, what's a food?
Sushi.
Sushi. Mariah, your little brother is super cute, but I want the camera on you, okay? Because this is your class. So turn the camera on you, okay? There you go. And on this lesson, you can write your own word or you can copy what I have here. Either way, okay? This is just a fun lesson to review these types of words. So let's see. It's Olivia's turn. What's a ly adverb?
Um,
Could be like oddly or surprisingly or actually, weirdly,
crazily.
crazily. I like it. Crazily. Adjective, Lacey? You're muted unless you're thinking. Remember, adjective is a word to describe a noun. So how it looks or feels could be ugly or pretty or beautiful or shiny, soft, squishy.
Pretty.
Pretty. Okay, Olivia, did you have an idea?
Pretty. Gooey. How do you
Oh,
spell gooey?
that's a good one. How do you spell it?
Yeah.
I think it's Guey, I think. Let me ask. How do you spell gooey?
There are two words pronounced like that.
Oh.
G.
Oops, I interrupted her, but it says Gooey. I thought it was Guey, but it's Gooey, gooey. Good question though. And then another speaking verb. So Mariah, what's another speaking verb? So like we already have shouted, so maybe something like whispered or how somebody says something.
Screamed.
Okay. Screamed. And then we need two foods. Liana, what's two more foods?
Food.
Three foods, actually. Three nouns that are foods. So it could be like pizza, hamburgers, and French fries, or tacos, nachos, enchiladas, or it could be any random food like apple, cake, and candy.
Burger, fries, and ice cream.
Ooh, and they go together too. It's making me hungry. Burger, fries, and ice cream. I like it. Now we need a noun that's a body part. Christopher, what's a body part? Could be arm, hand, elbow, ear, eye, nose, head, stomach, knee, foot.
Um, um,
Pinky? It's a good one. You like pinky? Pinky, or you could say belly button. That's another good one. An adjective, Olivia?
Disgusting.
I like it. Disgusting. This is going to be a good one. And then an ly, Lacey? Like suddenly, shockingly, weirdly, amazingly, actually.
Actually.
Actually, okay. Actually. Verb, Mariah, what's an action? So run, jump, sit, walk, work, dig, fly. Are you there, Mariah? Okay, we'll skip Mariah. How about Liana? A verb, actually. Remember, that's an action. So a word that shows action. Drive, ride, swim, fly.
Would scream be one?
Yeah, scream is one. Good. And then we need a noun that's a place, Christopher.
Paris.
Paris. Okay, that's good. How about a speaking verb, Olivia? How somebody says it. Trying to think of something different. We haven't used whispered yet.
Yeah, whispered.
Okay. A noun, Lacey? Person, place, a thing. Bunny? Thinking about your bunny.
Yeah, buddy.
Bunny, okay. How's your bunny doing, by the way?
She's good. She's really big.
Oh my goodness. That's cool. Is she going to get bigger?
She might. I don't know. Maybe when she's a little older. But probably she just get fatter right now.
That's cute. Liana, did you want to say something?
Yeah, we have a bunny too. We had two, but then they died, and now we have one more, and we're getting two more babies.
Oh, that'll be so fun. Do they live in your room?
Yeah.
Aw, that's cute. Okay, so now it's Mariah's turn. Mariah, I need an adjective. Do you remember what an adjective is? It describes a noun. So think of how something feels, if it's scratchy or fluffy, or a color word.
Soft, like
Soft, yeah, that works. And then Liana, we need another animal.
Dog.
Okay. And another body part, Christopher. You got the
Hand.
last body part. Huh?
And
Hand, okay. And then an ly adverb, Olivia.
sleepily.
Ooh. And then a verb, Lacey.
Jump.
Good. Okay, now did anybody copy my words or did you make up your own words? So give me a thumbs up if you made up your own words or, that you have your own list. Okay, good. So, and some of you are like this. So maybe you copied some of mine and some of them you came up with your own words. Is that what you did? That's fine too. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Now that we're done with our list, you're going to stay on this page. And you're just going to put your finger under the first word where I have Disneyland, but you might have something different there. If you have Disneyland too, that's okay, because it can either be the same or a new word, either way. But I'm going to have you keep track of what word we're on. So you're going to stay on this page and go down your list like this. You got to keep track of what word you're on. So I'm going to read a story, and then I'm going to pause when I come to a blank in the story. And then when I pause, that's when you guys unmute and say your word. Okay. And then and it's okay if we all talk at the same time, because it makes it even funnier if you just kind of say what your word is. So I'll show you what I mean here. You stay on this page. I'm going to turn to the story. And it says, The Three Soldiers by, and then it's by Liana, Christopher, Olivia, Lacey, and Mariah. That's who it's written by, because we're all writing this together. So you're going to stay on this page here with the words and put your finger at the first one. So the three soldiers settled into their, and now you can, there you go, Disneyland.
Lollipop Forest.
That's a good one. Anybody have anything different? Okay, so you can just stay unmuted unless it's noisy where you're at, but you can just stay unmuted so that this can go a little bit faster. So because they were so blessed themselves, they decided to
Run. Sleep.
Good. Others. That doesn't even make sense, but that's what makes it funny. Okay. One day, a
Icky.
and poor widow knocked on their
Roller coaster.
Tissue box.
fishing box. Roller coaster, that's good. She
Shouted.
Outed.
Could you please spare a bit of
Pizza.
Sushi.
the first soldier?
Crazily.
What was yours, Lacey?
Basically.
Yours was crazily too. Invited her inside. He grabbed the
Gooey.
gooey, pretty cloak from a closet. Ooh, gooey cloak. It's funny. And wrapped her in it. Name all the foods you wish could fill a basket. He
Screamed.
What I would give for
Burger.
Pizza.
Fries.
Ice
And
cream,
ice cream.
hot dog.
Ice cream.
At that, a basket of goodies appeared by her
Pinky.
Nose.
peeked by her nose. Gratefully, she returned the cloak and left with the
Disgusting food.
disgusting food. That's funny. Soon after, the soldiers heard of a poor man who had
Shockingly.
Actually.
lost his job. Oh, that worked shockingly, and actually both worked, and could not pay his rent to
Scream.
Snooze.
the man. They visited him in his
Crystal
Parrot.
Tower.
crystal tower. Is that what you said, Olivia?
Yes.
Close your eyes and reach into this bag. They
Whisper.
Whispered.
The man pulled out enough
Bunnies.
enough bunnies to pay for rent. That's funny. To pay his rent for a year. On their way home, the soldiers met a
Soft.
Fluffy.
soft and fluffy man who had fallen off his
Dog.
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 and had broken his.
Hand.
And
They
sleepily.
blew the horn, which brought a doctor to his aid. In this way, the soldiers continued to share their good fortune with everyone whom they.
Jump.
That's weird. That is so weird. Anyway, that's a fun little thing to do. And you can do this with your mom or your dad if you want to, go to them and say, okay, mom, what's a place? And have them fill it out. And then you read the story to them. That would be a fun thing to do later if you wanted to do that. So, or your brother or sister, or even your grandma, Olivia, she probably would think that's funny.
Oh,
do.
yeah.
You could take it with you. Okay. So we're not going to do a practice page today. I'm just going to have you finish the book this week by yourself. You're going to do page 170. I think it starts on 77, 177, 178, 179, and 180. You're going to finish the rest of the book this week for homework for your grammar.
We finished the whole grammar book.
Yeah, good. You're already finished with it?
So we're about to. 'Cause
You're
we
about
only
to.
finish this, and then it's done with grammar.
Yeah, and you're done with grammar. That's right. That was it. Yay! So next week we don't even have a lesson in grammar. We'll just do the binder only.
Hooray.
Okay, so get out your binders now. And you've been working on a report about the people of the Sahara Desert. So you need to get out your big white page that has your outlines on it about the Bedouin. Remember we did that one last week? You need to get out everything. So get out the articles, get out the big paper. Let me find mine here real quick. Let's see.
At 5:30, I had jujitsu today because we're gonna go every Wednesday.
Oh, good. Okay. Let me see. I want to make sure yours looks like mine. On one side, we have Roman numeral 1, and it's already filled in for the Bedouin, and we already did the fused. Is that what you guys have too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Lacey, did you have a question?
I was really busy this week, so
Okay.
we do it.
Okay. Well, try to get it done this week if you can. Okay. I know life is busy sometimes, so that's okay. On the back, do you guys have this where we got it ready for the Tuareg? Do you guys have that? Okay, good. I see a thumbs up with Lacey. Is that what everybody else has too? Give me a thumbs up if yours looks like this. Okay, good. Yay. So we're going to focus on the Tuareg people of the Sahara. So looking at your articles, we're going to start with Article A, and that's this one. You guys wrote A on it. I had to erase mine because it's my teacher copy. But let me write it back on there so it looks like yours. This is A. This should be page 153. Is that what you guys have too? For A? Okay.
Yeah.
Olivia, do you have a question? Olivia, did you have a question? I thought I saw your hand.
On our homework, we were supposed to fill out A.
Oh, I totally forgot. Let me check something really quick. You already did A.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me check something. I might be looking at the wrong thing here. Oh yeah, finish the KWO under A for Tuareg. And just do A on the big white paper for Tuareg. Okay, cool. I'm glad you mentioned that because I was looking at the wrong class, and sometimes that happens. Sometimes I have a hard time keeping track of all of my different classes. So you have A done. So let's go to B. B is this one called African nomads. This is page 155. Now you don't have anything for B, right? Yet. So that's where we left off, I think. Okay. And remember, this first paragraph was all about the Bedouin, and then the second paragraph was about the Tuareg. So we're focusing only on this one now. So give me a thumbs up if you have page 155. This is African nomads. Give me a thumbs up if you have that in front of you right now. Good. Okay, good. I'm going to read, and then you guys focus on underlining things that are interesting or important. Now, try to find different things than what we found in A. So if you already talked about how they have homes or houses and they have crops or gardens, then you wouldn't want to write that again. So you already know about that. Okay, so try to find information that you don't have yet on A. I'm going to see if you can do this part. I'm going to read it and you guys underline, okay? It says the Tuareg are an ancient Muslim people. They travel the desert, but also have homes with gardens. Goat milk, goat cheese, and grains are their main foods. Most of these nomadic people make money by breeding and trading livestock. 1 million Tuareg live in the desert regions. On holidays, they often celebrate with camel races throughout the day. The Tuareg culture possesses many myths and traditions. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you underlined a few things there. Here's what we're going to do because you guys are good at doing this by yourself. I'm going to give you a few minutes to work by yourself. And I want you to look at what you underlined and at least do 1, 2, and 3. You can do more if you want, if you need to, but you only have to do 1 to 3. And put down the key words that go along with that fact. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few minutes to work by yourself, but I'm going to stand right here. So you let me know if you have any questions or you need help. Okay, so go ahead and start looking at what you underlined right there and put it on your keyword outline. Show me really quick on your fingers what number you're on. So if you're on 2 or 3, okay, I see that. 2, okay. Okay, good. I'll give you another minute. Mariah, did you finish? Are you finished?
No, I
Okay.
just need one more.
Okay, go ahead and finish that up. Give me a thumbs up when you guys are finished with at least 1 through 3 or finished with the ones you want to put down. Okay, Christopher, I see that. Tell me what you have on yours, Christopher.
Ancient Muslim people. Milk, cheese, foods, reading, trading, livestock,
Good, okay.
camel racing, they possesses myths, traditions.
Okay, I wonder for the one where you said camel races day, could you change it to camel races holidays? Because then that'll remind you when you go to write your paragraph that you're talking about the holidays, not just every day. So change day to holidays. Anybody else?
My pencil, it's running out of the lid, like it ran out.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Do you need to go
one.
get another one? Okay. Anybody else finish? Olivia, you finished? Okay, go ahead and tell me what you have, Olivia.
Roman numeral 1, Tuareg Sahara. Number 1, G with a circle around for goats, dairy, grains, Maine, and then a little apple symbol that symbolizes food.
Okay.
Because it says cheese and milk, but those are dairy products.
I heard you say that. That's pretty smart. Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then 2 is holiday, celebrate, CA with a circle around it, and races, and CA is camel.
Ah, yeah, that's good.
And then for 3, tour, TUAR with a circle around it for
Okay.
Tuareg,
Okay.
culture, myths, traditions.
Nice.
And then the same thing, Tor, ancient Muslim people, and money, trading, breeding.
Nice. Very good. Wow, you guys are doing really good with this. By the way, I don't think we really talked about what livestock is. I don't know if you guys have heard that before, but livestock is basically farm animals. So goats and sheep and cows, those are all considered livestock. Even chickens are considered livestock. So I just want to make sure you knew what that word meant. Because really I think they mostly have goats and sheep that they trade. But okay, did you get yours done, Lacey? Good. And how about you, Liana? Good. I think everybody's done. So let's move on to C. We're going to do the same thing. And this is going to go with Article C. You guys are doing so good with this all by yourself. I love that. It's exciting. This is the C. This is the Bedouin and the Tuareg, page 157. It should have a C on it like this. And again, we're going to focus on the second paragraph down here because that's where it talks about the Tuareg people. That's what we're focusing on today. So we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to read it. You guys underline and then transfer what you underline into your keyword outline. And then we'll talk about that. Tuareg people journey through the Sahara Desert, living in tents, grass houses, and sometimes houses of dried clay called adobe. So we already know that they live in tents because we read that before, but this is a little new to us, the grass houses and the dried clay called adobe. They must move where their herds can have enough water and enough grasses to graze on. Like most nomads, they earn money by breeding and trading their camels, goats, sheep, and cattle. So instead of saying livestock, they put exactly what livestock they sell. Their meals are about 95% grains or dairy. There's more on the back here. They harvest from the desert or animals. When they are near towns, they take the opportunity to participate in soccer, racing, and wrestling. They also make music on the amzad, a one-stringed bowed instrument played only by women, and tenda drums, I think is how you pronounce that. There's a lot of information in here, so you're going to have to pick your favorites from that because there's more than you need here. But any questions about what I just read there? Any questions about that? Okay, so you're going to go ahead. Oh, I see your hand, Olivia. Go ahead.
Is tenda drums considered one word?
No, that's actually two. That's a tough one. You could draw a little drum maybe with some drumsticks if you needed to. Okay, so go ahead and work on your outline again for C. I'm going to give you a little time again right now to work by yourself and let me know if you have any questions or you need any help.
Can you put the paper on the story app?
Oh yeah, do you have yours in front of you?
No, I went to go get it, but then it wasn't there because I had found it. It was in the closet and I left it again inside the room, but it wasn't there anymore. So
Okay. Okay. I'll leave it here, but let me know if you want me to turn it over to the back side. Okay. I'll zoom in a little bit here. Christopher, I see that. Can you tell me what you have for your numbers?
Johnny Sahara Desert.
Okay.
Houses, grass,
Oops, you muted. Houses, grass, clay. Is that what you said?
yeah.
Okay. And then what's the next one?
Or can have water.
Oh, herd can have water. Okay.
95% food.
95%. Okay. Okay. Is there any more? No, that's it? Okay. Olivia?
It doesn't say this in the article, but it shows it in the pictures that they have camel markets. Can I put that in my KWO?
Small markets. Oh, yeah, you can if you want to, sure. I didn't see that. But I'm looking at the picture on the back. It's underneath the top one right here, a camel
Yeah.
market. Yeah, that's cool. Yes, you can if you want to. Do you need the back side, Mariah? Do you need to look at this side of the article? Okay. Mariah, are you finished?
Oh yeah, I'm on number 4.
Okay. Do you need it back on this side?
I'm still on that side. Yeah, I'm on 4.
Okay. How about you, Liana? Did you finish? Oops, you just muted yourself.
Almost.
Almost. Okay, I'll give you another minute. Okay, looks like you're still working, Liana and Lacey. Okay. Give me a minute there. Olivia?
Are we gonna work on our fused outline after this?
Yes, so if you're ready, if you're done with the A, B, and C, you can start working on your fused. Now, let me just remind you how to do that. You have way too many facts now at the top, right? For A, B, and C, because you only need 6. I don't want you to put any more than 6 right here on the fused. So what you need to do is look at the facts that you wrote, the keywords that you wrote for A, B, and C, and I want you to think logically about a good order to put these facts in. So for instance, you don't want to just jump into the fact that they have camel races at the beginning here, because you want to tell what kind of people they are. They're the Muslim people. They travel, they journey in the desert. You want to start with something like that, telling who they are, who are the Tuareg people here. And then you can move into some of the facts that you found interesting about them. And from A, B, and C, you're going to start copying them down here on the fused. Okay. So go ahead and start working on the fused next. If you have any questions or you need help, let me know. Okay. You're going to look for those facts and copy them down here. Start with the ones that talk about what kind of people they are. Like I said, like you can write about how they're Muslim, what kind of houses they live in, and then start talking about the food and the animals and those races with the camels.
Can I bring the page back up? I just needed to write one more.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Do you want me to put it on the back of this, or you still want it on this page?
I'm not still on that page. I just need like one more word in there.
Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead.
I did.
Good. You need the back side, or you're all done?
Well, I did all of it. I filled it all in. Good.
Why? That's the first
Okay.
time about me.
So that's good. You can start working on your fused now. Do you know how to do that, Mariah? Okay. Okay, Christopher, it looks like you're done. Liana, sorry. Did you have a question?
Yeah, I'm done. Can I go to my the other one?
Oh, for the fused? Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
start working on the fused. Yep.
Okay.
Good.
I didn't use the fuse because I wrote them like everything else, but I did.
Come on.
So what do you need, Mariah?
The fuse, how to use it.
How does it work? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, don't we use the what we wrote for B?
So for fused, you're going to pick from A, B, and C. So you're going to look at all of them on top here, A, B, and C. And you're going to pick a little bit from each to copy down here on the fused. But the most important part for you to remember is to start with something about the people, like describing who they are, like how they're Muslim people and how they travel in the desert, things like that. And then you can go into the other facts. Does that make sense, Mariah? Okay, so you're going to look at A, B, and C and copy those here, the ones that you like the best, to fill in for the fused. And I see your hand, Lacey. Did you have a question?
Oh, watch my pocket. We're gonna let you out of the way.
I didn't finish that, so I don't really have anything.
Okay, so tell me what you have here. I'm curious to know what you put for your 1 through 6.
Well, I don't have A, so I don't know.
Oh, were you absent last week?
No, I just forgot to write my homework.
Oh, you forgot. That's right. Okay. Well, you can fill it out right now. Go to source text A.
So far, I only have one for the number 1,
Okay.
squirrel and crops, and that's all I have.
Okay. So get out this page 153 and you can look at this about how the blue cloth, makes their faces blue and things like that. So look at what you have here, or look for information that you can put in your outline, because we're still waiting on some other students anyway. So this would be a good time to do that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else have a question? No? Okay. Still working on the fused. Give me a thumbs up when you're done with your fused. Okay, Christopher, what do you have for your fused?
Ancient Muslim people.
Good.
cheese, foods,
Okay.
old, can have water.
Okay.
95% of food, grains, dairy, camel racing, holidays, million Touareg Sahara.
Okay, good. That's all 6 of them? Okay. So did you say the dairy part twice or no? No. Okay. I thought I heard it 2 times in there. That sounds good. I think you got it, Christopher. That sounds like a good fused outline there. Show me on your fingers, the rest of you, what number you're working on your fused. 5. Okay. 4. What about you, Lacey? What number are you? Oh, you're working on A. That's right. And then Mariah, what number are you working on? Okay. 3. Okay, good. You guys are close. I'll give you another couple minutes here. Actually, what I'm going to do, because I just looked at the time and we're getting close to the end here. So finish writing the word that you're working on so you don't forget that word. And then we're going to look at the checklist really quick again. Okay. The checklist is kind of nice because it's really only for 2 paragraphs. You probably saw that. You're on the second paragraph about on your report about the Sahara people or the people of the Sahara Desert. That's your subject, right? And so you're going to follow the checklist and write your second paragraph using this fused outline. So if you're not quite done with your fused outline, you need to finish that as part of your homework. So remember, and I know Lacey's working on A. So once you're done with A, you're going to look at A, B, and C and move those facts, like mix them up down here for the fused. Lacey, did you have a question? Oops. Up. There you go.
But I finished A and I put one of those keyword outline, one part of the sentences.
Oh, good. Okay, so you already started the fused?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Okay, perfect. So you're right on track now. So that's your homework. Finish the fused using the facts from up here, copy them down here, and then write your second paragraph. So you're going to go right under the one about Bedouin. It's all going to be on one page, on one paper. So skip a line and go under, if you're handwriting it, go under the paragraph about Bedouin and write about the Tuareg. If you're on the Google Docs, you're just going to go down and start a new paragraph. Okay, so you're going to end up turning in 2 paragraphs next week for your report. You already have the Bedouin one done, and this is the Tuareg. Don't forget your checklist and watch out for those banned words, especially the word eat, because I know you're talking about how they eat dairy and all that. Don't use eat. You got to think of something else. Any questions?
I did my fused outline.
Good. Okay, Olivia, you had a question?
So for the Bedouin, we weren't supposed to do our title, right? Because
Right.
our second paragraph will do the title from that.
Yes,
Correct?
thank you for bringing that up. You're right, because this is not only about the Bedouin, it's Bedouin and the Tuareg. So this is all about the people of the Sahara or the nomads, whatever way you want to say that for your title. So, by the way, we forgot to talk about this really quick. There is another blank that we left here, and this is where you can put the word people or nomads or travelers, however you want to explain one more word telling about the Tuareg people. So you can use that for your first sentence. But you're right, your title is going to be about the people in general in the Sahara Desert, okay? And it's only 2 paragraphs, so this is when you make your title this week. Any other questions about the homework?
Nope.
You guys are good? All right. I'll see you next week. Good job, you guys. Did you have a question, Lacey? Oh, you're saying bye. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
See you next week.